On a beautiful Tuesday evening in Yuba City, California, we have a League for Clubs matchup that you don't want to miss here on the National Soccer Network. A pleasant evening, everybody. My name is John Natale, and want to thank you for joining us as Yuba FC is hosting Iron Rose FC this evening. These two teams come in both respectively 8th and 7th in the conference. Iron Rose FC 8th at 3-0-4, have the 9 points out of the 13-team Northern California Conference in the League for Clubs, and Yuba FC hanging on by a 1-point advantage, 3-1-3, so they have their 10 points, and they are playing at their home stadium of River Valley High School, home of the Falcons. Last time out, Yuba FC lost 3-2 to Oakland SC, while Iron Rose FC holding a 2-game win streak under the belt, going 2-1 at home versus Afghan Premier their last time out. So Iron Rose going to see if they can't keep the momentum going, see if they can't get the hat trick win streak in a row. Just an absolutely picture-perfect evening in Yuba City. About 50 minutes northwest of Roseville, California, where Iron Rose FC plays their home games. West Park High School, home of the Panthers. You can see it there, 85 and perfect. Winds just out of the southwest at 2 miles per hour. May feel like 7, but it's probably what's needed. May get a little hot. We'll see how the conditioning pairs out for both of these clubs, as we'll soon be underway. It's Yuba FC in the black uniforms with the yellow trim and white shorts. Nice looking kits for Yuba FC, led by head coach Pete Alfato, also the owner, club founder. Got a brief opportunity to speak to Pete over these past couple days. Real enthused about his club, about what he's been able to produce, both on and off the pitch, and his team continuing to grow. And on the other side, Iron Rose FC, led by head coach Darius Serdiak, trying to make the jump. And I don't mean jump into USL or anything like that. I mean to jump over Yuba FC in the standings. A win tonight would solidify that and put them in that 7th spot and switch with Yuba FC as Iron Rose comes out in their pink kits with the black letters and black trim. Good looking kits as well. Almost look like Inter Miami. And no, number 10 is not Lionel Messi. As they'll make their way out. Beautiful facility here at River Valley High School. See the logo on the middle of the pitch. And the end line is just a little bit wider in soccer. You can see the yellow. That's where the end line is. But a good differentiation from where the football field is versus the soccer. So it shouldn't be too hard. Starting lineups for Yuba, to our left, it's going to be Jared Oseguera, the 17-year-old junior, wearing the purple jersey. He's going to be in goal tonight. Eli Bussey, Eric Montejano, Luis Martinez, Andrew Solis, Yale Campoy, Johnny Yang, Youssef Alanezi, Miguel Villasenor, Andrew Yang, and Hiroshi Yang. Hiroshi Yang, 4 goals in just 120 minutes so far of action. And then for Iron Rose FC, Avner Nikachuk in goal, Jose Ayala, Matthew Daniel, Marco Garcia, Paolo Ionescu, Nevin Chowan, Quentin Petku, Roberto Hadigan wearing the captain's band for Iron Rose FC this evening, Diego Nunez, Jose Gonzalez, and Hamid Safi to round out Coach Derek Serdiak's starting 11. Yuba FC brought along 9 others who may see some time on the pitch this evening, 9 subs. And just one short is Iron Rose. And just taking a quick pause for the playing of the national anthem. We are set. Iron Rose will shake hands. And we're just minutes away from this League for Clubs matchup on the National Soccer Network. Great to have you with us this evening. Make sure you tune into all the matches that we provide. League for Clubs, APSL, NWSL, USL, USL 2, USL 1. Oh, what else is there? The NPSL, the WPSL. Basically, if there's a league, we cover it. So be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, also to the Roku channel, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also find us on LinkedIn. Coaches, fans, parents, communities. If you enjoy what you see here and you want to get some more recognition and some more publicity for your club, please feel free to go to nationalnetwork.com and hit the contact button. You probably may already have the equipment, and if you don't, it's a very easy setup. We can walk you through it for a fraction of what a local production company can do. And we can do it all over the country. Doesn't matter where you are. Florida, Texas, California, Washington, cover 38 states so far of the Intercontinental 50. Don't know if we're in Hawaii or Alaska yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. Do have the capability. It'll be Iron Rose who starts this things off. And we'll get underway here in just a minute. And here we go. So both teams will take these opening minutes just to feel each other out. See Novichuk in that blue jersey for Iron Rose. Very colorful color scheme for Iron Rose with it is spring, so the pastels work nicely. This ball in the middle deflected away. Now some space to the outside. And that's Ionescu. Sends it into the middle, but a diving Asagera, the youngster, up to the challenge, and he'll throw it out. To our side, Hiroshi Yang, who I mentioned, had the 4 goals in just 120 minutes so far. And he gets a start. That ball tipped away and in possession of Iron Rose. Just underway here in Yuba City, California. River Valley High School, 2 minutes in to this League for Clubs matchup of the NorCal Conference. Yuba City 7th, Iron Rose 8th. Win today could catapult one team to a slighter advantage, while the other could leapfrog and switch those spots 7 and 8. You see head coach Derek Serdiuk and also head coach Pete Alfado on the sideline. We are just underway. City. Lots to talk about in the world of soccer this evening. the USA Open Cup, the U.S. Open Cup, excuse me, is currently underway. And there were two games tonight. It was the Chicago Fire 3-1 victors over the New England Revolution, so they'll move to the 8. Here's that's Yang waiting for help inside the 18. Now he takes a shot with the left, deflected. Ionescu there to poke it away, and Iron Rose trying to counter now. And then later this evening, probably right around now, San Jose, the Quakes playing the Portland Timbers. Those are the two matchups today, and then the rest of them will fall tomorrow. And now Iron Rose, service into the middle, deflected at the feet of Yuba FC, and they'll clear. But back at the feet of Rose. And now to the near side. That's Ayala. Jose, number 2. Playing into the middle, trying to take on 2 defenders. Now splits the defense to the outside, giving it a beat, and that's going to be, it'll be a throw-in, and who gets it? Looks like it's going to be Yuba. But speaking of that U.S. Cup, I had a big discussion. If you're into soccer, you like to get into it a little bit. If you like to get passionate and have some topics that you may or may not disagree with or agree with, one of the two. Here's a shot outside the 18, deflected. Great save from a diving Nikachuk. And we're going to have our first set piece corner of the evening. That was a great strike off the left boot from that far side. But Nikachuk up to the challenge. And Yuba City will send this in from the far side. Everybody above the 6 or on the 18. This is played long. Now it's into the middle, deflected out. And now Iron Rose on the counter with pace. And good ball to the outside. Ionescu is going to work and apparently offside. So that might have been the middle striker there who was offside. Ionescu looked like he was on, but a call nonetheless. Yang will play it forward. Now here's Hiroshi. He'll play it into the middle. Little heavy, but still at the feet. Now far side. Little razzle-dazzle into the middle. Trying to split 2 defenders inside the 18. Shot deflected. And we're going to have another corner. So 2 corners within 2 minutes as we enter the 7th minute. One on the 6, everybody above it. And they're going to switch, and now this is going to come from the right side. See if they go to the plan that they did before. They try to send it in directly. Here it comes. And it comes in directly near post and then goes back post. And just sailed through everybody. It'll be a goal kick. But speaking of the point I was making before that great strike and save on the corner was we have Inside the Game podcast every Monday through Friday from 9 to 10. Oh, and a good work there from Nikachuk. Took a slide, was able to get over it. But good pressure from Yuba City. And they're going to try to get out of this one is Iron Rose. That's Ionescu, who plays it to the middle. But Inside the Game every Monday through Friday from 9 to 10, Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and myself have talks about everything today. We started off the show by Jonathan going to Texas Roadhouse for a great meal. And then telling the story that he got caught in Houston once and he wanted authentic Texas fare. So they went to Texas Roadhouse, which I found quite amusing. Of all the great food that's in Houston, Texas, they chose Texas Roadhouse. But I guess the name speaks for itself. The rolls are to die for. But it's a fun show tomorrow. To speak about the U.S. Open Cup, we're going to have Tim Sinclair on the show. Tim is the PA announcer for the Chicago Fire, but also for the Chicago Bears and the Chicago Bulls, also the Chicago Union of the United Frisbee Association, professional Frisbee. Has a big draw up there, but Tim will come on the show and give his thoughts about how he thinks the U.S. Open Cup rolls out and what it means to MLS in general. That's been our biggest discussion of topic is, does the MLS really care to be in that tournament? What are they getting out of it? Outside from money, what are they getting out of it? Are the players getting anything? Are the fans getting anything out of it? So join us tomorrow for a great show with Tim Sinclair on Inside the Game, available on YouTube and Roku. As we approach the 10th minute, still tied at 0 here at River Valley High School, home of Yuba FC. Now trying to get past the Iron Rose defender. Still a scrum on the side. Still with it. And we have a foul going the other way. So a little hook draws the whistle. And which way is it going to go? Everybody took a second. And it's going to stay with Iron Rose. Just this past weekend was fortunate to call the WPSL opener for Iron Rose FC against California Storm. California Storm did win that match, but they had themselves one heck of a matchup last year, 3-3. And Ionescu now inside the box, plays it into the middle, but deflected, luckily. Good run by Ionescu, but better defense by Yang to drawing that away. It's been pretty even so far in possession and opportunities inside the box. Oseguera's had to work a little bit for Yuba, and Nikachuk for Iron Rose on the other side. This ball to the far side with some space. Sends it in. But it was Yuba who was there to collect that, so Oseguera roll it out. And now they'll try to counter as they come near side towards us. Here's Hiroshi. Little razzle-dazzle trying to split 3 defenders. Not a really good idea. It's tough to do 2, let alone 3. Could make it happen. And Iron Rose on the turnover. And now near side, Ionescu. Plenty of time. He's just going to play it back. And they'll work the middle of the pitch. There's Ayala with some pressure. Has to play it back. And there's a switch from Garcia. But right to the feet of Iron Rose. Or for Yuba. In the goal, blocked, deflected. Great save from Nikachuk to save that. That ball sails between the uprights. But on the quick counter, Yuba. But a good save by Nikachuk just to put the knee down and deflect that back. And then the left-footed strike sails between the uprights for 3, but not in the back of the net. It remains 0-0 as we approach the 13th minute. And coaches, fans, players, if you know of any local club that wants to come out, youth, girls, boys, it doesn't matter, have them come out here. Let them play ball. Let them be ball kids. Let them walk out on the field with the players. Give them something to do, but let them watch some quality soccer. Because one unfortunate thing with the league for clubs, with some exceptions, is that these players have to chase down these balls. And majority of the time, it's within distance, but there are times, like we just saw on that strike, that the keeper had to run quite a ways to get that, and extends the time of added time. And it could benefit another team late in the game to kick it away and knowing that the other team has to go get it. So it's a good opportunity for the youth to see this level and gives them an opportunity to come out and watch soccer. So we got a free kick from the 20-yard line, so about 30 yards out for Yuba. Everybody lined up just above the 18. And it's going to come off the right boot. In the 14th minute, here it comes. To the far post, headed up. And that's going to fall in the space of Iron Rose. Plenty of time. To Yala, he'll play it back to Nikachuk. And then on the deflection, Ayala had to clear it. And some scrums in the middle. Good clearance and good footwork by Diego Nunez to send that forward. Now to the outside. This ball played in the middle, but deflected. Now at the midline. Fought for and won by Iron Rose. Looking to orchestrate some offense. 15th minute. That ball heavy. Yang there to meet it. And now on the outside. Yuba trying to reconstruct. But stripped away. Iron Rose on the counter. Outside, nobody home. It'll be a long throw in a defending third for Yuba. Iron Rose shot with the left. But Oseguera there. Again, just 17 years old, a junior in high school is Jared Oseguera. Wearing that purple jersey in net for Yuba. Somebody we really haven't said name a lot so far, as you can see in the middle there, number 10, Luis Martinez, 8 goals and 8 assists on the season so far for head coach Pete Afato. Yang trying to work with Villasenor there, 19-72, couldn't get it, and we're going to have a foul. This will be taken from the 40-yard line of the football field. That's going to be Youssef Alanezi, number 29. In the 16th minute, still tied at 0. Best shot on target so far has come from Yuba against Nikachuk. Wearing that pastel blue jersey in net for Iron Rose FC. Trying to split 2 defenders on that side. Unsuccessful. And Nikachuk will clear it out. River Valley High School, home of the Falcons. Yuba City, California. About 50 minutes northwest. And here's a shot, and that's going to sail high. Aggressive strike from about 35 yards out from Yuba. And on the quick draw, Ayala sent it into traffic, bumped away, and it's going to be a throw for Yuba. Long throw. And the 18 trying to settle. Able to get it up top, but couldn't do it, so it'll be a goal kick. And Nikachuk will work quickly to the outside. The Yuba City, about 50 minutes northwest of Roseville, California, where Iron Rose plays their home matches. West Park High School, home of the Panthers. Iron Rose coming off a 2-1 victory against Afghan Premier and are riding a 2-game winning streak. Here's a shot on target, but that sails to the left, and we'll do it again. So getting the ball in the air, just not anywhere near the net for a quality strike. The shots are mounting for Yuba, but just not shots on goal. This ball now on the counter, 1v1, stripped to the left, and are we going to have a foul? Or does the ref say play on? Oseguera came out, tripped up the striker on the attempt. It was a great through ball. And he just had to make one move to the left, and Asagera came out, and we'll see it here. Or maybe we'll try it here. You can see it on the beautiful through ball. And it was one move there. Asagera came out. And it looked like Hattigan, Roberto, the captain, was the one on that collision up front. But it is going to set up for a PK in the 19th minute. And it looks like it's going to come off of Diego Nunez, number 11. Here it comes. And what a save by Asagera, diving to his right. Stoned him. What a play by Asagera. The little stutter, Asagera, with quick, cat-like speed and reflexes, going to his right. And able to stone that PK, and it remains 0-0. What a save by the 17-year-old high school junior. So an early opportunity for Iron Rose, nullified by the young keeper of Yuba. But not out of danger yet. On the ricochet, that ball came out to about the 20, and then a penalty, or a foul, I should say. And we're going the other way. This ball cleared, heavy. It's going to belong to Iron Rose as we approach the 21st minute. League for Clubs on National Soccer Network. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also to Roku. Catch us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Also go to LinkedIn. Make the business connections. That's why it's there. This ball played back to Asagera. And now to the outside. And believe that ball went out. Player on it pitches down for Iron Rose. And able to make it to his feet. And everybody where he's set. Let the player catch his breath. And in 22nd minute, still tied at 0. And it could have been 1-0 very easily. But a great save from young Jared Asagera in net for Yuba. Diving to his right, stone the PK from Diego Nunez. And it keeps it at 0-0. Have a foul there, and they'll set this up just over the midline. And I believe we had a yellow. There, our first booking of the match comes in the 23rd minute. Not sure who that was on. It was either Nunez. That was Safi, Hamid Safi, one of the two. See if we can't get confirmation on that, but a yellow issued in the 23rd minute. So that's the first booking of the match. Switch of the fields. And this ball played. Nikachuk will take it easily. Now to the near side, here's Ionescu, who has had some opportunities within that attacking third for Iron Rose, but not able to get a shot off, number 7. And now some pace, trying to go back that sideline, but deflected nicely. And now this ball played forward. Yuba on the breakaway, trying to split the defense. Just outside the 18 with the left, deflected. Had an opportunity, but 3 pink jerseys just closed to nullify that. But Yuba still in possession. This ball to the outside. In the 18. Looking for help. Little chip shot into the box. Nobody home. And now cleared to the outside. And that ball's going to roll heavy. It'll be a throw-in for Yuba. Yang will come up. Johnny Yang will throw this in from about the 25-yard line. And we have a player down now. And it looks like it is Iron Rose, but helped up by his teammate in the 25th minute. Referee will give him some time to walk it off. Some water distributed on the side. And here it is. So Yang now back in possession. That ball deflected, trying to get it back. And now in the middle, trying to get through the defense is Hattigan. Couldn't do it, and that ball cleared out. Good backside help from Yuba on that one to collect that ball. 26 minutes, still tied at 0. The biggest opportunity came on a penalty kick from Diego Nunez. Tried to go low and left to the outside. But Jared Oseguera, the 17-year-old high school junior, stoned it. And that's why we sit 0-0 in the 26th minute. Glad to be with you on just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous evening in Yuba City, California. Here's the ball far post. Between the wickets, retains possession, now popped up, 50-50 ball. And a shot goes wide of the right post. That'll be a goal kick for Nikachuk. The 27th minute. League for Clubs on National Soccer Network. John Natali with you this evening. This ball cleared to the near side to Yala. He's got plenty of time. Now he'll play it forward. There's Nunez. Tried to split the defense. Couldn't do it. And we're going to have a foul. That'll go against Alanezi. And that was a yellow issued to number 29. So Yuba now in the books as Alanezi gets a yellow in the 28th minute. And it looks like Nunez has to come off. Maybe drew a little blood somewhere on the jersey or elbow or somewhere. Maybe on the kneecap. Again, this is a turf field. So those burns are going to come pretty harsh. if you take a wrong spill, and it looks like it is that left knee, around the left knee area. As a trainer doing a good job of getting him all taped up. And the whistle will blow, and Nunez will be able to come back in as soon as he's ready to go. And quick job there. And Oseguera able to come out and grab that. Oseguera, not the tallest one out on the pitch, but he's got amazing reflexes. He's got that 17-year-old energy. And now Nunez back on, number 11. 29th minute as we enter the 30th. In Yuba City, California, for this League for Clubs matchup on the National Soccer Network. Yuba FC, currently 7th at 10 points. And here's Ionescu, sends it way, way, way over the crossbar with the left. Didn't get a good strike on that at all. And you can see his head down. He wants that one back. Almost tried to get a turn. Just not able to. And then sent it way over the right upright of the football goal post. Still tied at 0. There was a save on behalf of Iron Rose. Nikachuk was able to squat down, bang it off his knee, and then on the deflection was sailed over the crossbar. And on the other side for Iron Rose, a PK opportunity as Nunez tried to set it low and left, but a diving Jared Oseguera was able to knock it away on a fantastic save, diving to his right. And that's where we stand, 0-0 in the 31st minute. Keep talking about these two teams who are both respectively 7th and 8th in the conference. The conference led by FC Davis, who remains undefeated at 9-0. No draws. Have gained all 27 points that they've been able to earn. Followed closely, Oakland SC, 7-1-1. So they have 22 points. And that was a ball into the middle, but deflected nicely by Matthew Daniel. He'll play it ahead, and that ball is going to roll out. Oseguera will calmly collect it with no pressure from Iron Rose. And then to round out that top three, it's Napa Valley 1839 at 6-1-1, so one fewer matches than both Oakland SC and FC Davis. But that's your top three in the NorCal Conference of the League for Clubs. That was Johnny Yang. And now Yuba trying to orchestrate. Shot, and that sails high. Yuba not afraid to strike it from distance. Just haven't been able to put anything on net with the exception of the one save I just previously mentioned by Nikachuk. And on the goal kick, Nikachuk in no hurry, 33rd minute, approaching the 34th. Yuba City, California, River Valley High School, home of the Falcons, playing host to Iron Rose FC. Yuba FC is playing host, not the Falcons. Just want to clarify that with everybody. There may be some Falcon faithful in the stands this evening. And there's a good through ball as the flag go up. Ionescu. And the flag did go up. Apparently a late whistle. Everybody was still running. That was Nunez and Ionescu, 7 and 11. No pun intended. Running side by side, but the flag must have gone up on the far side. So Yuba takes control just in front of the center line. Now ball forward. And no flag there. That ball's going to be deflected all the way across. And it looks like we're going to have looks like it's going to be a goal kick. So good run on the outside on the counter. Just Yuba not able to finish. Nikachuk sets it as his line, and now he sends it away. Lefty. And good ball there on the flick with some pace on the outside, trying to beat the defense. Good turn now inside the 18. Iron Rose shot with the left. Oseguera there on the deflection. That ball is cleared to the outside. Oseguera once again going to the ground, deflecting a non-target shot, and luckily cleared. So Iron Rose once again on the offensive attack, able to get one on goal during actual play, but stone once again from Oseguera. Very good going down is the young 17-year-old. 36 minutes. Ayala sends it back post. On the one touch, a diving Oseguera again. Left-footed shot and Oseguera once again. Give this young man some credit. 2 saves. One to his right on a deflection, able to spring back up like a cat, get to it, and clear it against the post and against his foot. And that's his 4th big save of the evening. My goodness. So a set piece come from Iron Rose. How can they figure out what is known as a puzzle piece, Jared Oseguera in net for Yuba? Back post. Head ball. Oseguera came out. And now in the counter, Yuba trying to get something offensively with some pace to the outside. 3v2. Mishandle now in the middle to the outside. Shot with the left. Past the diving Nikachuk. 1-0. Yuba on the counter. Luis Martinez with a beautiful one-touch strike past the diving Nikachuk to the left side of the back of the net. And it's 1-0 Yuba. Talk about a quick change of events where Jared Oseguera was under fire. And then on one quick counter, it gets to the feet of Luis Martinez in the 38th minute to give Yuba the 1-0 advantage. Excellent strike from Martinez, his 9th. You couldn't have drawn that counter breakaway up any better. And head coach Peter Fato has got to be happy about that. Not trying to take on the defense, just found the open man and a quick strike with the left and beautiful placement from Luis Martinez for his 9th goal on the season. Excellent soccer from Yuba. Now Iron Rose will have to counter. They've shown they have the offensive tenacity to get towards the goal, just haven't been able to find the brick wall that is Oseguera. But here's an opportunity now. Johnny Yang sends it far side on the one touch, and Nikachuk has to come out and grab that. So now Yuba getting hungry on offense. Sent a lot of balls high and wide, but have put 2 on target in the past 2 possessions. And they have it again in space, in the middle. They'll play it to the outside. Here's a goal scorer, Martinez. He'll play it back. Controlling the near sideline. Here's a shot with the left. Nikachuk had to dive for it just to make sure it didn't go between him and the net. No damage done. Didn't get a hand on it, so it'll be a goal kick. But once again, Yuba shooting from distance. Now it's Hiroshi Yang on the strike with his left. Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, 4 goals in just 120 minutes of action. As he comes back, disrupts Ionescu. And here's Iron Rose. Can they counter? Here's a shot. That was deflected. If anything, they're going to have to try to beat Jared Oseguera high. But Yuba now on the counter. 41st minute. Yuba took the advantage in the 38th minute on a beautiful one-touch strike off the left boot of Luis Martinez for his 9th goal of the season. Ayala in traffic getting pressure from Hiroshi and Johnny Yang. And now Iron Rose trying to counter. Can they get the equalizer before the half? To the outside. Tried to find space, but deflected and picked up nicely by Yuba. And now they try to counter. Back and forth we go. Little chip shot to Ionescu. And the flag went up. Just a couple steps in front of Yang on a decent ball. Just Ionescu couldn't put on the brakes. Now Hiroshi to the inside with the left. Good ball. Nikachuk able there to slide and grab it. Great ball from Hiroshi Yang. But Nikachuk there to meet the challenge in the 42nd minute. Yuba has really come to life offensively here in the last 10 minutes. .50 ball, controlled by Iron Rose as 43rd minute. I've had a couple delays. We'll see how much added time we get here. Through ball, Oseguera lets it come to him and plays it nicely. Pressure from the captain, Roberto Hadigan. Now inside the 18. Shot and hits the side of the target. And Nikachuk will lay it down. And they'll play it forward. Can Iron Rose get the equalizer before half? as we just entered the 44th minute. Little miscommunication there between Asagera and looks like that is Camp Boy. And some words spoken. They're not happy about no call inside the box. That's Safi, who already has a yellow. He's got to be careful. Doesn't want to pick up that second due to some language. No, I'm sorry. That looks like that was 10. Looks like that might have been No, that was Safi, number 21. So already we're not sure who got that first yellow. But on the counter, 45th minute, into the middle, still in target, and that ball cleared. Iron Rose fortunate. Ionescu, can he do anything? As we approach the end of regulation in the first half, Ionescu towards us. 1v1, sends it into the middle. Deflected, shot with the left, deflected nicely, still at the feet. And that ball cleared and tipped up again. Jared Asagera once again got a sliding leg on it. And you can see him congratulating his defense as everybody working extremely hard on the Yuba defense to counter the onslaught of the Iron Rose offense as we just went into added time. So not out of danger yet. Can Iron Rose put one in? Can they get the equalizer before the half? Here it comes. Off the left boot. Near post. Head ball up, and that'll sail over. So they will do it again. And here's my point. Get your team out here. Help these players out. You get good soccer. They'll be treated well. And shows good community involvement as well, which is a huge thing for every amateur league out there, including the League for Clubs. So here it comes again. This one popped into the middle. Far side. Cleared. Now back into the middle. Nobody home. And the whistle blows. So not that much added time. And on a beautiful strike from Luis Martinez in the 38th minute, puts Yuba FC up 1-0 against Iron Rose FC. We'll come back with the second half. We got 15 minutes to wait, but 45 minutes of soccer coming up next on the National Soccer Network.
Looks great. Oh.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Sacker down by the end line. Puts us across. Loser eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, one-on-one. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocked back in, Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. And that one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
go, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
You go, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
In our online world, we have access to endless communication channels. But despite our online connections, one dynamic will always separate the value in a phone call from an email, and that's relationship. Growing businesses and customer relationships live and die by the phone system, and an enterprise phone solution is the key to bridging the communication gap between you and your customers. At Spectrum VoIP, we exist to make sure your communication is seamless, consistent, and reliable. With simple pricing and reliable support, we dramatically reduce your telecommunication expenses. We come to you to install, train, and onboard your team, and our 24/7 support team is always available to help. Our interactive web portal has endless features that include the real-time data you need, the ability to record, download, and re-listen to phone calls, and sending SMS text messages straight from your computer. And the best part is that all of this is available in the palm of your hand. Since reliability is one of your top priorities, we make it one of ours. So what makes us different? We don't just connect your phones. We power your connection with your customers, your team, and your next level as a business.
Looks great.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click. Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Go get it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Sacker down by the end line. Puts us across. Loser eye! And just like that, 1-1. Now Elders may look to take a shot. He does, and he buries it! Steps up, and just like that, Reed Dennis comes up big. Loser eye, 1-on-1. Loser eye, oh, he'll be taken down inside the box.
Knocked back in. Nationals got it. Bicycle kick for a goal!
Now Sacker. Sacker into the 18. Sacker shot. That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. And that one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great...
Back on the campus of River Valley High School in Yuba City, California, sees the hometown club with a 1-0 advantage over Iron Rose FC. In this League for Clubs matchup on the National Soccer Network, a pleasant evening, everyone. My name is John Natali, and we're happy to have you back for the second half of action. As we got to 1-0 in the 38th minute of the first half by a fantastic one-strike goal off the left boot of number 10, Luis Martinez, giving him 9 on the season. And that's where we stand. But it could have very easily been 1-0. But Iron Rose has come into River Valley and have had to go against the brick wall, none other than Jared Oseguera, a 17-year-old keeper, a junior in high school, has made 4 immaculate diving saves. One particularly on a penalty kick, diving to his right to stone Diego Nunez. And every other opportunity that has been really good for Iron Rose in this one has been stoned by the keeper wearing purple on the other side. And as for Avenir Nikachuk, wearing the blue jersey for Iron Rose, he's played a wonderful match so far. It's just he was helpless. Luis Martinez put that ball on his strike in a place where nobody was going to get it, including Nikachuk. And that's why we sit at 1-0 as we're just underway in the second half. And what can Iron Rose do to not just get the ball on target, which they've done a multitude of times. It's just getting it back to the young keeper you see in your frame right there wearing purple, Jared Oseguera. In 48th minute, John Natali with you on the National Soccer Network. That ball sails high. And Yuba's done a lot of that. A lot of their strikes have sailed over the crossbar, not afraid to shoot it from range. But when they've had to put it on target, they've made it count. Nikitchuk met every challenge except one, and that was a strike by Martinez in the 38th minute. To show you the 1-0 advantage that is on your screen. Oh, just outside the box, we're going to have a foul there. That was dangerous. And Iron Rose player is still down, and we're going to have a yellow. Trying to find a number of who that was. That was a pretty egregious tackle on the breakaway just outside of the box. And a yellow card was issued. And that looks to be I can't see it quite yet. But in the middle of your screen, marking the pink jersey in the middle now is his hands to his face. That's who received the yellow. So we'll try to pick that out. And this will come in a dangerous spot for Iron Rose. Can they break through? Here it comes. Deflected off the two-man wall. And now in the counter, Yuba trying with pace. And they do have it. That's Quentin Petku, number 9. Haven't said his name much this evening. Tried to split 3 defenders, didn't work. But taken away now in the middle. And that ball cleared. Not out of harm's way. And I believe that was our culprit, number 12, Adrian Solis, in his club debut, will receive that yellow. So that's a second booking for Yuba. Both of these teams trying to jockey themselves in that 7th to 8th spot. The NorCal division controlled right now by FC Davis, who, as I mentioned earlier, remains undefeated, a perfect 9 matches and 9 victories, all 27 points. Here's a strike, and that one just sails over a diving Nikitchuk. And that could have been Martinez again on that far side. And I believe it is. So give Martinez an inch with his left strike on a one-touch, and he'll get as much as he can out of it and almost put it into the backside of the net for the second time to get a brace. But fortunately for Nikitchuk, that ball sailed wide. So all the eyes and all the microscopes have now got even clearer on number 10 in black. Now inside the box, that ball cleared. And Yang has to get it out. And now in the counter, here comes Yuba. Ball forward. And in space. Good ball there. 1v1 on the outside, now inside the 18. Ball into the middle, kicked out, but retained by Yuba. Good footwork there from Petku. And he got tripped up, so he'll take a minute to get back up to his feet. And here it comes. So into the middle. Just in front of that big Falcon logo. River Valley High School. Here's a long shot on target. Takes a funky bounce, but Nikachuk there to eat it up. And once again, Yuba shooting from the outside. Better opportunity if you at least take a strike than none at all. And Yuba's not been shy about that this evening. That ball out will be a throw-in. And Iron Rose just trying. Oh, good idea, but it was stunned by that backline defense of Yuba. Now here's a through ball backside with the header, and that'll sail way wide. And you'll hear some new names now that we can see numbers on this side. Nevin Chowan, number 8, on your side, now walking out of your frame. And that's number 9, Menton Quentin Petku. And number 10, Roberto Hadigan up front, the team captain. And for Yuba, number 9, Eric Matahano plays that back line well, has played that back line well this evening. He has 3 assists on the season. Number 13, Yale Campoy. Mentioned him late in that first half. 56th minute, 1-0 Yuba. Goal came in the 38th minute off a beautiful strike from Luis Martinez to put his 9th goal in the back of the net this season. Yuba 3-1-3, got to 10 points, 7th in the conference, the NorCal Conference. Iron Rose right behind him, 3-0-4 with the 9 points. Iron Rose will have to get the conditioning ready. We're going to have a substitution. Or maybe not. I think there may have been. It looks like Chowan was taking some wrapping off of his knee. Maybe had to get taped up. But he took it off, and so he's back in. But we will have a substitution. I'm sorry. No, that was Goody Aguilar. I'm sorry. That came in for Yuba. Just looked odd. So I'm taking the tape off. I'm like, number 8. But no, that was Goody Aguilar who came in for Yuba. And that was Alex Boss warming up on the sidelines, number 17 for Iron Rose. Here's a cross into the middle. Good ball. Tried to scissor kick it in. Couldn't do it. And that ball cleared by Yuba. It would be a throw-in for Iron Rose on the far sideline. Check down. Both will have to wait. And now he can go, says our side referee. And now ball in play. Into the middle. Controlled by Yuba. They clear. And it'll find its way out of bounds. It'll be a long throw for Iron Rose. That's Nevin Chowan. I apologize. He was on the pitch before. But now giving chase to Bussey. Slide tackle in the box, taken away nicely from Iron Rose. Ref says not interested, play on. In the 59th minute. Ball headed around, trying to settle Bussey. Tried to get through the defense, couldn't do it, deflected. Now Iron Rose trying to counter. Here's Nunez, who had the best opportunity, at least PK-wise, 1v1 against Oseguera, but Oseguera won that battle in the shootout. Johnny Yang, very distinguishable with that silver hair. Into the middle, trying to split the defense, no deal. And good play by Yang there, but still at the feet of Iron Rose. Trying to counter. Inside the 18. Played back. Here comes a shot, left-footed. Oseguera there to meet it. Just played it off his hands, bounced off the crossbar. It'll be a corner, but Oseguera once again on a solid strike from Iron Rose FC, and they're still trying to figure out Jared Oseguera. How do we get it by him? It's just going to take a beautiful, beautiful strike to get it by the young 17-year-old. Far side corner. Set piece opportunity. 61st minute. Here it comes. Backside, nobody home. Chased down by Yuba. Cleared out. Around the 20. And taken away from Iron Rose, but it goes back to possession of Yuba. So it'll be a long throw-in, and they're defending third. They'll play this all the way back. Be sure to go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. Check us out on Roku, Twitter, Facebook, NationalSoccerNetwork.com. Like what you see, or coach, player, want some recognition for your team? Yang, shot, Nikachuk, knocked it down, picked it up. Go to NationalSoccerNetwork.com. There's a lot of options to get your team the recognition that they rightfully deserve, not just for the team itself, but also for the players individually and the community in which they reside. Lots of price point solutions, effective solutions, and at a fraction of the cost of what it would take a local production company to come out and broadcast your matches. Just go to NationalSoccerNetwork.com, hit the contact button, send in your inquiry, and promise you someone will get back to you very, very quickly, shortly, and friendly. But Iron Rose, right in front of the 18, shot on goal, and there it is! Finally able to break the wall that is Carlos Oseguera. It was a one-touch shot from Roberto Hadigan, the team captain, and it came off the left boot of Luis Martinez in the first half, and now in the 62nd minute, team captain Roberto Hadigan gets the equalizer and ties us 1-1. Great soccer from Iron Rose, finally able to figure out the puzzle that Jared Oseguera has put together all evening long and finally gets beat. substitution on Iron Rose. That's Gustavo Ribeiro. And for Yuba, Andres Prieto will enter number 7. So we're back where we started. Just 1 goal each for each club, and we're deadlocked at 1. So the 2 notable names coming into this match have proved their worth. Each, Luis Martinez and Roberto Hadigan, putting a goal on the board to tie this one at 1s as we've just entered the 64th minute. On the foul, here comes a free kick, left foot, far post, into the back of the net, and now on the counter, on a beautiful, beautiful free kick to the back post, a one-touch, and it's 2-1 Yuba. We'll see who that was. It looks like it's number 7. And Andres Prieto, who just entered the match in the 62nd minute, takes 2 minutes to get his feet wet and puts Yuba back on front 2-1. Beautiful service into the box, and Prieto finished. And now Iron Rose will have to go back on the offensive. Holding a draw for less than 2 minutes before Prieto, off the bench, able to put one in the back of the net. And we're going to have a corner for Iron Rose. So the offense intensity ticking up here in the second half. There was plenty of it in the first, but this has been great in our first 20 minutes of soccer in the second half. League for Clubs action. Yuba FC, Iron Rose FC. The NorCal Conference. Ball backside post. Oseguera went up for it, couldn't grab it. And didn't get a fingertip on it, so it's going to be a goal kick. A little bit too heavy. This has been an entertaining one on the National Soccer Network. John Natale, happy to be with you this evening in gorgeous conditions. It was 85 degrees and all sunny. Not a cloud in the sky, a kickoff. And as the sun sets in Yuba City, California, the home club holds a 2-1 advantage off a very determined Iron Rose club, who's currently on a 2-game win streak. And Yuba trying to get back in the win column, losing last week to Oakland 3-2. Iron Rose will have to turn around real quick as they have a match Saturday. And they have to go to Cayetano Park in Livermore, California to take on Bay Valley Suns, currently 12th in the conference, 13-team conference. They are 12th. This ball popped up, cleared. Bay Valley 0-2-6, winless on the season so far. And Yuba will have a 2-week break, basically. They don't play again until the 31st, but they'll be here to host Fuego U23. Fuego currently 4th in the conference at 5-2-2, so they've had a good season. We have a foul there against Yuba. So Iron Rose quickly working, and maybe too quick. Our lead referee says, not so fast, my friend. Now the outside, here's Nunez. Into the middle, ball popped up. Now to the outside, Iron Rose trying to reset. Get some bodies in the box. Here it comes. It was deflected, but still to feet of Iron Rose, and that ball will trickle out. And we're going to have a set-piece corner on the far side as we approach the 69th minute. So here it comes. It'll be coming off the left boot. Near post. Headed out. That ball will roll out of bounds. It'll be an Iron Rose throw-in. Goals in the 38th and 64th minute for Yuba, and a goal in the 62nd minute for Iron Rose. That's how we sit 2-1. And that ball rolls out of bounds, so it's going to be a goal kick as Oseguera on a long trek to track down the ball. And played to the outside from Oseguera. Little scrum in the middle, still retained by Iron Rose. 70th minute. Now this ball played forward. Defended nicely, but it'll be a throw-in for Iron Rose on the far side. Into the box, deflected out, still up top. Little flick. Still there. Sails past, but an offside called. So it'll go the other way. League for Clubs action on the National Soccer Network. National Soccer Network involved in just about every amateur club league that you can think of. League for Clubs, APSL, NWSL, WPSL, NPSL, UPSL, the League for Clubs, USL 1, USL 2, MASL. I'm running out of anagrams. This ball played forward. And little hesitation from Yuba. Wanted to go after it, didn't. But that ball cleared by Nikachuk, 72nd minute. And some chatter. Ooh, a little handsy there. And we may have a delay. Does the card come out? I think it did. And you could see a little fisticuffs there right around the 40-yard line. Not sure who that was for Yuba. As they retreat, we'll see if we can't get a number on who that was. And playing towards us right in front of Nunez. That ball sent in. Oseguera comes out and collects it. And still trying to see. I've got my eyes on him. Looks like a single-digit number. Now at the 40, but this ball played forward to the outside with pace, waiting for reinforcements. Now inside the 18. Outside now. Makes a move. Right-footed shot over the crossbar. And it looks like number 8, I believe. That could have been Goody Aguilar. And I think that's who it was. So a yellow in the 72nd minute. That's the third booking for Yuba in this one. One in the 28th and one in the 48th. That's the first one of this half. So far, only the one yellow for Iron Rose. That was back in the 23rd minute. Yuba on the takeaway, trying to counter some pressure from Iron Rose as we're entering the 75th minute. I'll get it out. Opportunity on the far side was stripped away. That was Prieto who had the goal. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes from the substitution. Came in and put that one in the back of the net for Yuba after Iron Rose had got the equalizer in the 62nd minute by team captain Roberto Hadigan. Now top again, but stripped away from Iron Rose, trying to counter. And an opportunity. Defense comes back. Try to hold the brakes, lost it, gets it back, left shot, and goes wide of the left post past a diving Oseguera. Good effort from Iron Rose, but once again, not able to find the back of the net on a quality strike. And it remains 2-1. Yuba trying to see if they can't get this advantage at 2 because they know they've been under firepower all evening long. It's just that Iron Rose just has not been able to get much past the junior in high school, 17-year-old Jared Oseguera, who's had a magnificent match so far in this first 76 minutes. Ribeiro on the sideline, number 22. Came in on substitution this half. And there's Nunez, 11. He's had some opportunities, but Jared Oseguera has had his number all evening long. Now with some pace, try to play the sideline on the one touch. So Alvaro Zapalon, number 15, in pink in your screen there on the left side. It could be a long throw in here for Iron Rose. Let's see what they do. And just be played back to Ribeiro. Now he'll play it into the box. Johnny Yang there to head it out. And on the counter, far side, here comes Yuba. 3 black jerseys, 4 pink, crossing to the middle, backside, and just couldn't complete it. Great ball into the middle. But Eli Bussey just couldn't get a body part on it. And it sails wild. It'll be a goal kick for Nikachuk. 78th minute. Nikachuk will line this in. And still lots of soccer left. 12 minutes is an eternity in soccer, but at some point, you get down to about that 7-6 minute mark, and then if Iron Rose is still behind at that point, now they have to face two defenders, one being Yuba and one being the clock. And Asagera will be patient and let this roll all the way back. Some pressure from Iron Rose. He'll let it come to him and he'll pick it up. And now on the counter, ball played forward. Iron Rose is able to intercept. But Yuba comes away with it on the strip. Ball into the middle. And past the diving Nikachuk. Goal number 3. And once again, a beautiful one-touch goal on a service from outside the box on the head ball. 3-1 Yuba. In the 79th minute. Again, that far side, hard to see who had that goal. But I know that our staff back at the home base in Shelby Township, Michigan will be on that. And we can communicate back and forth. So if they can get that on a replay, I want to make sure we get credit where credit was due, because that was a beautiful goal off the header on the long service from the outside. And that's exactly what Yuba wanted. But so far, it's been the stellar play of Jared Asagera on the defensive end to thwart multiple Iron Rose opportunities. And this game could very easily be 3-3, but Asagera stood the challenge. And that's how we're at 3-1. But it's been 3 amazing one-touch goals from Yuba to have this one at 3-1. Now in another through ball. In space. Cross. Back of the net and just missed left. That was Martinez. And had a lot more nylon in front of him than he did the first goal, but just couldn't put it on target. Nikachuk maybe disrupted that shot a little bit, but Martinez close to getting a brace in the 81st minute. This ball played forward. Iron Roses now have to work quick. Time was of the essence, down 1, but now they found themselves down 2 with only 8 minutes left in regulation. It was 1-0 going into halftime. It was Luis Martinez on a one-touch volley into the back of the net off his left boot, which was a beautiful strike to put Yuba up 1-0. That was his 9th of the season. And then in the 62nd minute, Iron Rose got the equalizer from the captain, Roberto Hadigan, also on a one-touch goal. Here comes the service, far side, back post, head ball into the middle, but Nikachuk there. And Iron Rose has to go. And then no more than a minute later, and it was after a substitution, Andres Prieto, number 7, put a ball in the back of the net on another service one-touch. And then in the 78th minute, Iron Rose got yet their 3rd goal. Still haven't confirmed a number yet. but it was a beautiful service from the outside and then on a head ball. Past a reaching Nikachuk to make this one 3-1 as we now approach the 84th minute. And we're going to have some substitutions. Number 95, Yurod Rodriguez enters for Yuba. And number 12, Julian Salcido comes in for Iron Rose. And then number 77, Cairo Machuca for head coach Pete Afato. Head coach Derek Serdiak of Iron Rose. Can he see his team make a miraculous 2-goal comeback, maybe just to get a point? That would then tie them, or actually keep them 1 point behind Yuba. But this could be a huge 3 points to spread that gap between 7th and 8th place in the NorCal Conference in the League for Clubs. We've brought you a good one tonight. 3-1 Yuba, the hometown team. Sent the invite down to Roseville, California, about 50 minutes southeast of Yuba City. Iron Rose with the 2-game winning streak. Now here's a break on the inside, and Nikachuk able to slide in there quickly. Now the outside ball into the middle. Nikachuk there. And that could be, again, I'm just trying to go because numbers are a little bit far, so trying to see, but that could have been Hiroshi Yang who got that goal for Yuba. If so, that's 5 goals for the young man on the season now. But we'll see. Oh, a bump from the backside from Zarpalon. Sent Rodriguez to the turf. But now on the counter. Shot with the left. And as he's done all evening, Oseguera there to meet it as we approach the 87th minute. At the midline, we'll see how aggressive you will be with the 2-goal advantage. With just about 2.5 minutes left in this one in regulation. Into the box. Now played up top. That was Rodriguez. Thought about it. Martinez, Luis. And it'll be a goal kick coming up for Nikachuk as we approach the 88th minute. Here's Hadigan. Down the sideline. Was looking for Salcido. But kicked away by Oseguera. Still in possession of Iron Rose. Can they get one back? Seen crazier things in soccer. But they really, really have to move quick. And we're going to have a foul there. Maybe a yellow coming. And some pushing and shoving is occurring. So not too happy about that. And we'll see what we're going to have here as our referees discuss. Yep, going back and forth. Bodies had to be separated. We'll see what the call is. I'm not sure if a yellow came out or not. Doesn't seem like it. Just seems like a stern talking to. Tempers flaring on a warm evening in Yuba City, California. As their substitution for Yuba, number 43, Inigo Munoz-Sainz will enter, number 43. As we're approaching the end of regulation. Good through ball here, but offside the call. And that ball roll wide, so it's going to take Nikichuk a little bit to get the ball back in play as we're entering the 90th minute. Headed away. Arno's trying to get anything. Can they get at least one back? Ball out of bounds will be a throw-in for Iron Rose near side. Both working hard, not able to retain possession. It's taken away. Now played forward. And Nikichuk clears it long. So offside was called as we've hit the end of regulation. And we'll see how much added time is here with Yuba up 3-1. Iron Rose on the outside. Can they get one for aesthetic purposes? Ball rolls out of bounds. Will be a throw in. So we're in the first minute of added time. After dropping a 3-2 decision to Oakland SC last week, looks like Yuba's going to get back on the winning track, up 3-1 as we've entered added time at the end of the match. It was 1-1 for about a minute and a half. So Andres Prieto on the substitution during that last goal came in to give Yuba back the 2-1 advantage. And then a late goal. It could have been Hiroshi Yang on a beautiful service into the box off a head ball. Put that third goal in the back of the net and just put this one out of reach. Iron Rose had plenty of opportunities, but what credit to the 17-year-old junior in high school, Jared Oseguera, in net for Yuba tonight, wearing that purple jersey. Played a phenomenal match. And that'll be a fun ride home. And also probably a fun day in school tomorrow as the young man has to come back here. He'll be back here the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to attend classes, but he can do it with a smile on his face because he's played a whale of a match for his League for Clubs team in the NorCal Conference. That ball shifts to the outside and cleared out And with that clearance, those are the final whistles. And that'll do it here at River Valley High School. Yuba FC holds the 3-1 win against Iron Rose FC. Iron Rose drops to 3-0-5, while Yuba FC moves to 4-1-3. On behalf of our entire National Soccer Network crew, I'm John Natale. I want to thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and Roku, and tune in for all League for Clubs action the rest of the season on the National Soccer Network. Again, from River Valley High School in Yuba City, California, it's Yuba FC 3, Iron Rose 1. Have a fantastic evening, everybody.